Gutter Drunk sucks. They're a local band in my area, and yeah, they suck, but they're pretty good at what they do, so I'll let them slide for a bit. But you know what else sucks? Getting bamboozled. A lot of people feel like that right now with the music festival Bamboozle, which is supposed to be in Atlantic City, New Jersey, getting canceled. And I feel like a big clown right now because I didn't see the signs that this music festival was going to be a shit show to begin with, and I bought tickets 2 days before it was canceled today. So yeah, honk honk, get ready for this shit show. What is crack-a-lackin', my people? It's Javico. Welcome back to Trash Times with Jake, a video series where I complain about stuff that happens in my life around the world and let's turn it really want to. So for today's theme, we got Bamboozle Fest, the music festival that was supposed to be going on in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Wide variety of genres, but a lackluster band lineup, as well as a lot of different criticisms coming from fans about requesting refunds, criticisms being silenced on Instagram pages, and the founder of Bamboozle harassing and trying to dock someone for pointing out the critiques as well as all the bullshit that was going on with the festival. It's a whole big slobber knocker, but let me give you a little bit of background details here. So essentially, Bamboozle introduced a lineup back in like late 2022, and the lineup was lackluster. You had like Young Gravy on it, you had Limp Bizkit, which is cool, you know, Steve Aoki, Rick Ross, but they were like the main people showed off so far. They had boxes above the actual flyer that they teased, so you would think, oh, they probably got better people coming out, so let's see what happens. So the second drop happens, and yeah, you get Motionless in White, you got Ski Mask coming in, Papa Roach, but still no real star power in this lineup. I wouldn't pay for a 3-day ticket for this shit. Maybe a 1-day if it's certain artists that I like, because there's some artists in there that I was gonna, view and hear, like Keizo is cool. Ice Spice, the Munch Master, I kind of want to see how she was like on stage, and Hollywood Undead to relive all the high school days. You know what I mean? Of listening to bitches always know that Charlie Sheen has got a weenie, that he loves a show, bitch. I still remember that, Scene Kid at heart. I'm not sure if they're seen still, but fuck it, whatever. So the second lineup drops, and this is from like November to February, where they're just trying to get people excited. But now, an account by the name of Scamboozle is made on Instagram highlighting all of the shit that's going on behind the scenes. They start highlighting the artists that are allegedly dropping from this festival, which included Ice Spice, A Boogie, and Trippie Redd, all dropping out of Bamboozle. Even A Boogie with the Hoodie was supposed to be playing now at a different festival on the same day as Bamboozle, and Bamboozle never changed the lineup pictures at all whatsoever. So you can start to see artists drop out of the festival, and people are pointing out like, hey, this is going on. What the hell's going on? You got artists dropping, and ticket prices were actually dropping too. Tier 2, you had VIP tickets going for more than like $1,600, dropping $200 in price. I mean, it's still $140,000 to see a shit lineup, but still. You have people with genuine concerns talking about the festival and all this shit that's going on. Meanwhile, the festival's social media pages, as well as the founder of the festival, John D., which I'm going to assume that they just run the social media pages anyway, they're not only getting rid of comments that are criticizing the festival, but even to people who are able to get their comments through, they're responding to them in such an unprofessional manner. One guy talks about how it's atrocious that they're filtering out comments and only leaving the ones that are praising the festival. So the festival's main account responds back with, "Ticket sales, jackass. We all good. We gonna rock and roll. You gonna be miserable. Stay home, dork." While the main festival's page is doing this, John D has his own little adventure trying to figure out who Scamboozle is. And he eventually finds out, I guess, their Facebook page and their email. They're emailing them a lot of times, messaging them a lot of times, telling them that they're going to get sued. Oh, they need a mental health break. You're crazy. We're going to come find you. We're going to get your home address, and we're going to have a party on the front lawn of your house, bro. As odd enough as it is, this whole situation reminds me of like Radio Rebel, where like they're trying to figure out who the girl is behind the radio. But instead of it being like for like a quirky little Disney movie, it's a real life situation where a guy has a weird obsession with an account that is pointing out all their bullshit. It's just a whole big fucking mess right now for John, but he's still really trying to act like everything's okay. More artists are dropping out of the lineup, but it's okay, we don't care about that. It's all fine. We'll just post the full lineup, with the people who dropped out to make people try to come to Bamboozle. And again, if I knew all this information, I wouldn't have bought tickets. But yet again, honk honk, clown nose, boom. So as all this shit's going on in March, we get to April. And now they're starting to post about, oh yeah, we need people for this festival to work here, man. We need vendors, we need security guards, we need merchandise salesmen, we need people to work our event. And it's a month. It's a month until the event starts, and they're posting this shit. And then the worst part is the bar that they're supposed to have this job fair at did not even know about the fucking job fair. They didn't know about it. People were contacting them, and they're just over here like, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They never talked to us about this shit. So John D and Bamboozle, the whole fucking organization, or whoever's running this shit, John D, I'm going to keep on assuming it's him, they are completely putting out false information, false advertisement. They're leading on people. They're overcharging for this shit, yet they keep on dropping that ticket price left and right, but yet they're saying that they have 50,000 people coming to this event and everything's fine and honky-dory. I mean, if I saw ticket prices dropping after I bought like early day tickets, thinking that I was going to get the best sort of deal, that shit's fucking insane as it is. But oh my God, it's just fucking hell. Also, the reason why I keep on saying clown is because the clown is the mascot of this whole festival, which is kind of funny as it is because it's really turning into a fucking circus where even the artist who created the clown, like who drew the clown and everything, got fired after he signed a contract. 3 days. 3 days after he signed his contract, he got fired, and the festival was using his artwork to promote a poster contest for people to create posters advertising this fucking shit. Oh my fucking God. You also had them in this weird pay-to-play donation bidding war, where if you bid on a performance slot for Bamboozle, you could play there, and all the proceeds would get donated to, ironically enough, a cyberbullying foundation. So, John D, that is some good shit right there, man. That is some good shit you're pulling there. Cyberbullying. Here we are now, last week of April, and Bamboozle is canceled. And they are like, hey guys, it's with heavy hearts that we tell you that we're canceling Bamboozle. We're very sorry. And you can get a refund at the point of purchase, which for me was Eventbrite. So I already sent my email out and I should be getting my money back. But for a lot of people, they bought it through the Bamboozle website, which is only showing the message of that being canceled and no other way of getting any sort of like refund form filled out or any sort of bullshit on that website. It's not just because of fan outrage. They also didn't have any plans for emergency evacuations. They didn't have a planned liquor license. They also didn't have any sort of documents really given to the city that they needed in order for them to have the actual event, which probably includes the emergency plan, liquor license, taxes and fees that they have to pay, which, you know, is funny because they don't pay their artists. Twisted Sister, John D, you know what I'm saying? So one of my good friends was actually supposed to play at Bamboozle because they had this whole event going on called The Break where it showcased local artists, and they had Gutter Drunk there, they had the Wash Ups, which is my friend's band, and now it's all gone, which sucks, which really does suck. It's also a shame too that the people who were participating in The Break, who had to pay $100 to participate in the break contest to get a slot, what happens to them? What happens to the people that won the event and now all of a sudden $100 down the drain? Like, I know it's $100, but like, what the fuck? Now, I'm not mad at the people who ran the break because that was a separate entity from Bamboozle. They were just helping them out a bit with the local band process. But for the bands that paid $100 to get in to the contest and they won, I really hope they get some sort of money back. I really hope people get money back for that shit because local bands, I mean, you gotta support them. And if you're taking their money like that, it's shitty. It's really shitty. So, John, congratulations. You fucked up. Hopefully the suing goes great for you. When you try to sue Bamboozle for however much you want to, even though you don't know who the fuck they are and they're just criticizing you for being a shit fucking promoter, founder, and overall music festival runner. I'm trying to figure out words here, but still. Atlantic City deserves better than that shit, but hey, fuck it. You know, fuck it. I hope the bands around here get some shit for it.